Vol fans, let's address this comment obviously by Joey Aguilar's pops. He said this about the UCLA-Tennessee swap. We don't have any problems with Nico. If anything, it's thank you. I think it's clear who won the trade. Look at the fans and the stats. Everything happens for a reason. Now look, he's 100% correct. Everything happens for a reason. And early returns are very high. Early returns are showing that Aguilar, this might be that guy. But I'm gonna pump the brakes. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. He has looked good. But let's look against the competition. Syracuse, we don't know a team that struggled a lot against UConn at home, right? Coach Fran Brown had them boys running sprints after the game for the lackluster effort. You put 45 on them. Aguilar looked good, had 3 tubs. Did his thing over 250 yards. The next game, you dominate East Tennessee State. You put up a school record of points. Good. This week, though, is the real test. You play Georgia. Do you have enough to beat the Bulldogs? Defense that has looked like, hey, are they back to elite status? That's going to be the real determining factor. And the rest of the season, obviously, of course. But this is the true test for Joey Aguilar to see if he is legit or was it the competition. So that's why I say I agree partially. He is correct. But again, don't want to get your hopes up too high just yet. Early returns, yes, Nico's struggling at UCLA. He's thrown a lot of turnovers, a lot of interceptions. They're off to an 0-2 start compared to a 2-0 start for Tennessee. But again, you just don't want the wheels to fall off the cliff. If you're Tennessee, you want to go in, you want to be humble. And like I said, you really want to make a statement. Go beat Georgia. Georgia has had the upper hand in this, obviously, a rivalry. They've been beating Tennessee pretty good. You got them at home, at the T, at Neyland Stadium. Go handle your business. So this is a game I want to see Joey Aguilar go. And he ain't got to have 400, 500 yards, 300 yards, and 5 tubs. No. I just want to see him put his team in position to win. I don't want to see him struggling, throwing 2 picks, less than 50% completion percentage, you know what I'm saying, and not being able to make the throws down the field. I want him to legit challenge that Georgia defense in that secondary that is very young outside of a KJ Bolden, who's only a sophomore. How do you challenge those corners? Obviously, you got Dalen Everett, who's a dog, who's a stud, but how do you attack their corners? Can you run the football to set up play action with Miles Kittleman and Ethan Davis, right? Deshaun Bishop and Star Thomas have both looked good in their early debuts with Tennessee Volunteers. But does Joey have enough to make the throws in the fourth quarter against an elite opponent? That remains to be seen. Remember, this is really the first-ranked opponent he's facing all year. So that's why I said his pops is right. I do want to see Aguilar ball. I want to see him do his thing. I am taking Tennessee in that game. I'll have a full breakdown in the preview later on in the week. But the early returns are great, but it's only 2 weeks in. That's why I say pump the brakes. Let's see a little bit more. Let's see how he gets acclimated. Let's see how he goes up against elite competition. And the one key metric, say what you want about Nico. Nico got them to a playoff last year. Yes, they got the crap beat out of them by Ohio State. If Aguilar can get Tennessee back to a college football playoff and they can advance past the first round and go even deeper, then you're going to look like, yeah, we wanted to trade. So, yes, early returns say yes, but how does the year finish out? Too early to tell. So, I'm going to say pump the brakes, but early returns look good.